Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. It's a beautiful day, but I had to sit in my car and then go in the library because it got hot for like 3 hours because, like, I guess I was like 30 seconds late to getting here because then a mom group met and then I guess they had to stay until school let out and then a guy came over and he was doing his laptop work. So, isn't it gorgeous? Ah, what a backdrop. What a backdrop. Look, hold on, let me show you. Look, it's just, I was gonna say it's cloudless, but I can see some clouds on the other side of the trees. It's just great. It's just fantastic. I'm gonna pray real quick and then we're gonna talk about Massie. Massie was one I had down to read on. I also want to read on the State of Union. So we're gonna try to squeeze some things in this hour. So hopefully I can stay on topic. I didn't take my Adderall. Adderall makes me talkative. So let's see. So today is Fire Horse. Hey, Jenny Wynn. Yes, we're outside. That's why I only got an hour because the kids get out of, I've been at this library since 12 o'clock, waiting to come out here. I was just saying that earlier. Like I missed it by like 30 seconds or something. A mom group came and I was like, y'all got benches, y'all got all this other stuff that's out of the sun that you could have gone to. Like, but it was a beautiful day. Everybody wanted to explain, to feel it. Listen, that sun though, that sun did not need to be on me. You guys like my new shirt? Look at my new shirt. It came just as I was, just as I dropped the kids off at school. And then I saw the notification about my shirt, and then I had purchased also one of those bottle cleaners and stuff off of the TikTok shop. Obviously, I can't give you any links because I don't have any links to give you. So I got one of those cleaners because my daughter has like one of those cereal bowls, and I'm like, I'm tired of throwing things away. We're gonna buy a real cleaner and clean, okay? So, like I said, today's Fire Horse Day. Happy Fire Horse Day. And then like, as I was going live, I felt the bump. You see her, she's big. This is my girl. It's about to be the time of the month. Bump. I'm like, you're late. I was hoping I had slipped into menopause. That's what I was hoping for. And then branches just falling because like the wind is like blowing. Y'all see, I don't think you can see it because it's more higher up. Like the wind is blowing. It's like so perfect. But the minute the sun licks your skin, it's like, get me out of this inferno. So I was in my car like so sweaty. Because I think I need to put Freon in my car. Eventually. All right, so I want to read on Massie. Like I said, it's February 17th. I'm trying to get used to saying the date in Perry props, girl. I'm trying to get used to saying the date here. I kind of want to do, you know, like Libby, when she cuts her videos, she has an intro to everything. I'm not doing intros to everything. I don't want to do that. But, because, you know, she cuts and stops and whatever. But since, as you notice, I'm doing this landscape because I want to just be able to cut and go from there. So I need to remember to say like, share, subscribe, because y'all, it's going to be a fun time. Anyway, let me pray real quick and then we're going to jump into it. Whew. I started to do it and then, I don't know, I was like, just hit the damn button already. I'm like, okay. Hold on. Oh, I know why I stopped, because I'm really sleepy. So I felt like my brain going, ooh. That's why I couldn't go home. All right, let's go. Hold on. And I left my bell in the car, my bowl. All right, let's get it. All right. So we're gonna start with Massie. And I've been wanting to read on him, especially since he did the whole, that's right, let's get it. Especially since he did the whole, I'm not suicidal. Like, once he did that, I was like, oops, we're in trouble. Something, like the threats must be coming louder. Because, I mean, I figure he was being threatened since the summer, since he crossed the line, since he scabbed, you know, so to speak. So I figured he was getting, the sun found my leg, so I'm putting my jacket over my leg. I figured he was getting, like, you know, racist will be racist, and sexist will be sexist, and capitalist will be capitalist. So they will threaten you. For some reason, money is just worth more than people's lives, I guess. I don't know. I don't understand. And I'm glad I don't understand. That means I'm a good person, because I don't understand. But anyway, yes, please. He went to MIT. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the weird thing. Yeah, I think we read on 9/11. Oh, okay. Now I can see the chat that way. Okay. Yeah, if you want to know when I go live on YT, YouTube, since I'm here, make sure that you guys go ahead and hit that notification bell, so that you do know that. I do like that here because it works for me. Like, I've had people that I follow and that I hit their notifications. So that's good. The problem here is, like, I might lose a comment or two because I'm on my phone, so I'm not like on the screen. So if I don't see the comment right when it comes, oh, I just saw the tower though. If I don't see the phone right when it comes, then I miss it. There we go. There must be an aviary or something around here, because that doesn't sound like peacocks, and it doesn't sound like roosters, both of which own the streets. All right. Hey, Carly Boo. Okay, so what was that just popped out? What was that about? Oh, y'all. I'm gonna bring y'all down. But look, the Ace of Pentacles. First of all, it's a big old yes. So, goosebumps already. He's gonna be protected. He's gonna be protected. You know what this is like? This is like the, I talked about it before, The Godfather of Harlem, that show where they were talking about like Jimmy Hoffa and all those people. This is the mob. This is where we are. This is where we are. We're in those mob days. This is where we are. So yeah, this is where we are. Because of course the vodkas are in it. The blues are in it. The Richies are in it. So this is where we are. And Lib was reading on somebody yesterday, I think it was, and she was like, they wanted to get out of the thing because like they got their own family, they got their own children, and chat viewing option. I want to see all of them. Okay, there we go. Mega Mob King. Yeah, it's like, it's so funny how everything is condensed into this time. So it's very mob time, you know, where people were getting picked off. Like honestly, that's what the guy is or was, you know? He was a mob boss. And it's really crazy. But he only got to be a mob boss because he was connected to bigger bosses, you know, and they needed him, I guess. So I guess that was the thing. Yeah, he died in 2018. But also, Kenneth Starr died either in 22, I think he died in 22. Kenneth Starr died in 22, supposedly from cancer. Kenneth Starr went after Billy Bob for getting a BJ in an office, right? Yeah, shady, I think so. After reading what you just wrote, I'm like, oh yeah, oh, he's on my list. Let's get to it, because I want to make sure that we do have time to get in like 2 of these things. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. You know what? I looked at him yesterday and I'm like, he's sick. There was another person I looked at, oh my gosh, I was gonna tell y'all about it. There's another person I looked at and went, oh, he's dying this year. I was like, why did I say that? It wasn't Ted Cruz. What, was it Rick Scott? I don't know. I was like, oh yeah, you dying this year. But, oh, I think he is gonna die. Because Rick Scott, Hey, Holly. Is Rick blue? That man did so much damage to this state. Oh my God. He did so much damage to Florida. But oh, would his successor? God damn. Like, I thought Rick Scott was bad. DeSantis is shady and Kemp like rolled in one. He's so horrible. Okay. So yes, this was a big old document. This was, no, I don't mean politically speaking, Suze. I'm talking nationally. Because DeSantis definitely is blue. Because he brought out this freaking tag. But documents. Massie's got the documents. But he's also protected, y'all. You see all those skies around him, the swirls and stuff? He's protected. It's so crazy because I'm hearing people give this argument of like, we have to have a white guy in. And you know, and it oh, it's coming. Massie's role, Massie's purpose, he's living it. He is to bring it down. The files about the kids. Bring it down. The files about the money. He's focusing on the kids, but that's allowing the others to focus on the money and the corruption. Because those files are so multi-layered. He's living his purpose. He's throwing out the dirty laundry. Let's go, Mass. Let's go, Mass. All right. I didn't even know who this guy was until this thing. Like, we're learning that we have a lot of stars. Oh. And this Ace of Pentacles right there again. 9 of Pentacles right under it. Documents. This man has documents. Look at that. Oh, and the Knight of Wands was right under here. Oh my God, the level of bumps that I'm getting, y'all. Ace of Wands, Judgment in reverse. He's going to be fine. It does feel like somebody's going to have to carry the torch for him, though. But he's not dying. They're going to try, though. They're going to try. They're going to try. I'm not lying. They are going to try. Right under the Knight of Wands, I just saw poking out was the Moon card. They are going to try. He is, but he's going to set it up. He's going to set it up. I think either he's going to get word or he won't be home or something. Something about it. Okay, yeah, he's gonna be fine. He'll be on vacation or something, but there's definitely protection around him. In fact, we can try to do that on Saturday as well. Oh, the sun is cooking me now. See, I wish I could have been out here earlier. All right, so, are we gonna do jumpers or are you gonna tell me when to stop? Tell you when to stop. Okay, so we're gonna do this intentionally. Tell me when you want me to. That's too many cards, son. Tell me when you want me to stop, okay? Oh, there. All right, okay. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. He's revealing things he did not realize but I mean, come on, like, who knew what was in that files besides the SEX? Like, we knew we were gonna get the SEX. We knew we were looking for money trails of the SEX. We knew it was a ped ring, but it's so much more. And I'm not talking about the cannibalism, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, that cabal of people, they multiply every generation. Is seeing the blatant corruption. It's seeing the seditious activity. You know what I mean? So it's way too much. Jack definitely has all the copies. It's way too much to bear. But this is the other thing too. It's a lot. He's carrying the load for the entire Republican Party. Like, he is literally representing the only good in the Republican Party at this moment. That shit has to be heavy, and he's getting burnt out, and that makes so much sense with that messaging then. So he's letting you know, because, okay, that's messaging, because ones are messaging, that it's getting real heavy. It's getting into a different zone, right? Okay. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles, because that bitch is, because she is hiding everything. Normally, I would put her in some kind of communication thing, but Blondie just jumped in my head here. However, this is Eileen as well. Ooh, that gets revealed next Tuesday. Eileen. Ooh, see, the messaging is heavy. And it's drip, 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 drip. It's not coming fast like it should be. And they're busy coloring. Remember, we got this when we read about, are they doing fake files? This is the files. This is the fakeness. They're implanting fake stuff in here. They're trying to color. They're trying to do AI. They're trying to do Photoshop. They're trying to pull things in that don't make sense. Because, like, why is there an email from 2021 when the man wasn't alive? Why is there an ultrasound from 2024? Like, why? Why is that part of a file set that you already had when you brought him into jail in 2019? So how are these later things getting in there? That's suspect, because then if 2021 and all that stuff makes sense, then that means JB was working on it secretly, his people. Like, this means a lot of different things at once. Exactly. There are red herrings in there, but what those red herrings also do is they undermine the validity and the truth of, and slow down, obviously, the investigation. So this is heavy for him. This is like a super, super, super burden for him. It does go back before the Bushmen, because that's how we got C. Thomas, right? So this is, it's heavy. It's getting too heavy, such as a threat. So now he's having to say that. First, there was the thing with Cash. What Cash person had said, we got these women actively working against him, trying to sew things up, trying to block him out, trying to create things. These are all like creating what's not there. They're hodgepodging things, because this is a quilt. So you see all these different pieces. Meanwhile, the document's right there. Like, it's definitely smoke and mirrors, not distraction. What's the other word? Deflection? No, what's the other word? when you send somebody on the wrong hunt. That's not a distraction. That is a, not direction. Not deflection. No, it's another D word. I did a video on these a long time ago when people were like, Charlie's a distraction. I'm like, it's not a distraction. It's all together. It's not deflection. Or is it deflection? It might be deflection. Because I did say deflection. But it's another one. I can't remember. Because it was distraction, deflection, and I can't remember. I can't remember. All right, so, okay, so he's feeling it. Okay. Oh, how do I take this? Matter of fact, let me, oh, yeah, he's getting a little lost, you guys. And like I said, deterrent? Something. Oh, girl, I'm beyond exhausted. I'm praying and then I feel my head like, oh, we're gonna slip. But he's getting lost. Y'all, he needs support. He needs support. He's getting lost because, yeah, this shit, like, first of all, he's feeling the way I'm feeling. Like, I can't believe all these people are part of this. Like, when you, like, really take a look and, like, damn. Like, wait. Again, it's a who do I trust? Like, literally the only people he can, like, trust at this moment are Dems, and the Dems you can't trust, that's pretty obvious, right? That's really obvious at this point, which ones you can't trust. But, yeah. Oh, man, this is going to be tough, because Massie. We're on Massie, Maddie. Maddie, girl, talk about you calling somebody's, girl, when you said I called somebody, I'm like, who? I had to go look it up. Allegedly. For entertainment purposes only, everything here is alleged. I got it on my shirt, so it's already in here. I'm gonna have to get the shirt washed every day. Y'all, yeah, so I'm getting that he's losing his way. I'm getting that, well, actually, but he still knows, never mind, hold on, back up. He's seen through the smoke and mirrors. He understands there's only one choice, and that's forward. There is no going back. To go back is as much a suicide career suicide, as it is to go forward. But at least with going forward, he has a chance to do something good with his life. To go back, he won't be able to live with himself. Okay, that's where his choices are. Okay, so this was like this, right? It was like this at first, and then it landed like this. So I want to see what this is. This, High Priestess, hidden secrets. That makes sense. He knows, go forward, but it's like every time they get to a layer, there's another thing. Oh no, what happened? What'd I miss? Oh God, YouTube's comments are weird. Show me all. Don't show me just top. All messages are visible. Took a 2-hour nap. And your dog. Oh, that's what that 30 card polyp was about. Okay. Sorry, y'all. My hand is in y'all's way. Okay. Anyway, so where are we here? All right, talk to me. Talk to me about Massie. Pass Massie. How do you get to this point of feeling overwhelmed, overburdened? How is he carrying the entire Republican Party? I'm talking about real Republicans. How is it that he's carrying them all on his shoulders? But it's so funny because he's like done lockstep stuff with them, and I don't understand that, how you can be so dogged on this. This feels personal. This feels personal. This feels really personal. Sister, cousin. This feels personal. I was trying to say, is it him? I don't know. This feels way personal. Okay, so tell me, how did we get here? What is... Okay. Somebody took their life. Somebody took their life. A friend? A cousin? Somebody took their own life. This is personal. Oh yeah, it's personal. Because he's having to learn, he had to learn how to survive without them. You see he's missing one? And so he has it on his arm in memory. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, that's crazy. I'm getting stinging eyes. So this is grief. Grief is coming up. Oh, grief is coming up. This is personal, y'all. This is personal. It's a close female. Female? Yeah, female. Yeah, because nails. Okay. Oh, this is personal. Oh my God. For Massie? No, I've never read Massie. That was what's his face? Murdoch that you're talking about. Okay, so give me his current, Massie's current energy then. Oh yeah, he's a dog with a bone. He's not letting this go. He can't. He's gotta avenge her. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. Yeah, it's gone past. Is it because you didn't listen to her? You didn't believe her? Look, okay, so at the split, y'all, my finger's been sitting here. Look what's here. Look what's here. Oh, I don't remember because when I get in, I get in. But it's a new start though. It's a new start. So this is the current. Okay, well that validates it for me, right? So I'm like, okay, that validates it that this is coming up. Why do I feel nauseous? I feel nauseous. I suddenly feel nauseous. What are we talking about? Something with the devil. Though it's a new start, like an. Why am I feeling nauseous? Like I literally feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna be sick. Like that's how I feel. This is a lot. This is an entire reading by itself. So we're gonna pull these back in, but I will say with this card that made sure that it came out, it's saying we're too far in because we're discovering way too much now. Like it's bigger than we thought it was. Because we're seeing this, we're seeing the treason, and how it doesn't matter, left, right, blue, red, apples, oranges, we're seeing it. You got it too, Jen? Okay, girl, I don't know what that's about, but I got it. Hold on, I gotta shift you guys because I don't want my phone to overheat. Okay, I like that it's at least coming back up and that's validating, but I feel nauseous. I feel nauseous. Like it's going past. It's like the minute I started to say what it was I was feeling, then it was starting to let up. What does that have to do with anything? It has to be he saw something repulsive. Again, this made sure to come out. See, there's a Queen of Wands in reverse. That's that girl. That's black hair girl. Prison sentence girl. What's her name? That's her. Queen of that castle. This is in reverse too. The Pentacles. Oh wait, what did I miss, Suze? Oh God, this is annoying. I should have just left it vertical. He saw something impulsive. We read. He's the one, he's seeing the most. Oh, okay. And digesting. Yeah. This is horrific. Whatever it was is horrific. Okay. So he's cracking open the safe. So he's getting into it. He is continuing to see, look at all these pentacles that come out for him. He's continuing to see the documents. This, though, is good in a way, because, oh my God, I'm so, listen, I'm getting so many. It is, because the 10 of Swords is the betrayal. So this is like seeing a light at the end of, oh, there's the light. Yeah, seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. It's the Gemini card. Twins. That's going to be more communication, because Gemini is communication. Oh, but Gemini is going in Mercury retrograde is happening. Something's happening then. Something. Y'all, I think these next couple weeks are about to be big. Because the Sun card came out, and it's in reverse. So we're not, excuse me. No, don't go anywhere. Sun card. I think it has something to do with the babies. Maybe not being able to find them, or maybe that's the next step of it. Or there's a truth that we don't yet see, that has not yet been revealed. He is feeling a little less power. He's feeling more powerless, because again, the Devil card was there, not knowing which way to go with the Chariot. Again, not knowing who you can trust is a big deal right now, especially when every single department is corrupted. Like, I was thinking about that today earlier. I'm like, how the did we get here? Like, how did we get here? Like, it's like one bad turn. It's not, you know, it's a series of turns, obviously, over the last 4 years, especially. But it's still like, how do we get here? Like, how did we get here? If she would have won, what would have happened? Oh, okay. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you saw. All right, so the past is someone took their life. Someone took their life. Sorry. So I was trying to get to his current energy. Think of Massie. All right, I got his face. Now, what's his current energy? What is Massie's current energy? Oh my God, you keep throwing out a bunch of stuff. I can't do that. I do see freedom happening. I see the Pentacles again. I see the Tower again. Oh, he's gonna burn this shit down. These cards came out again. Queen of Pentacles in the correct way. Okay. He does have help with Stansberry. Stansberry is helping him put those documents together. Okay. Four of Wands. There is a celebration coming. And the documents are fully released. So they're gonna be fully released. These are fours. How many fours are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. All four fours. All four fours. What does that mean? Fours are four corners, boxes. Oh God, what's fours? I know 4x4 is running a race, completing a race. 4 + 4 is 8. That's a completion. Oh, that is a 16. You're right. Oh, structure, stability, blocks. Got it. Yes. Foundation. They're all here. 2 upright, 2 reversed. Oh my God. Black shirt, bad idea. The sun's finding me. It is a perfect number, right? And it's because it's square rootable. It's the actual even number. Oh, even. Okay, so, okay. The 4s are here. And there's the 16, honestly, because look. That is the Tower, the 16 card. We got 8s, 2 8s here. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is finding release. Is not being in that prison, so finding release. So we got a bunch of 8s and 16s, or however you want to look at it. And then that 9 of Pentacles, the perfect 9. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Hey, Nessa Babessa. All right. We're going to try this one more time to get his current energy one more time without all these cards. I think he's just bundled. I think he's bundled. Like he has so much. Like it's expansive. It's, let me get my water out the sun. It is, when I say that sun is starting to kick my ass. Now I wish I stayed in my car. I could have figured out how to read in my car. Oh my God. They took the shade from me. 444. Oh, that's right. Protection. Hey, Angela girl. Please give me Massie's current energy. Please keep it in 1 or 2 cards. Bring me the surface energy. I know he's a bundle of baskets. I know he has a whole lot sitting on his brain. I know he's thinking about a lot of stuff. There we go. 6 of Pentacles. It's going to be all right. Do you see all these pentacles? Do you see all these pentacles? He is dishing it out. He is dishing it out. He's going to keep feeding. There's that 8 of Wands. Uh-oh, 10% on my phone. Faster messaging is going to be happening. He is about to light it up, burn it up. I mean, we are in the Fire Horse. This is the Fire card. So far, it's Wands. Well, no, that's a sword. Underneath, though, this brings me a little bit of oh, wait. I hope he doesn't get reckless. It feels like he wants to try something, like push something out to the public and be like, oops, didn't know I wasn't supposed to do that. So it does feel like he's trying to, like, okay, he's meeting like stops. And so he wants to like push something out. Okay. Like he's trying to deal with it. Yeah, their security, their documents, their health. I don't get health problems from him. So that's not it. Whew. Sun has found me, Jesus. Okay. But like, do you feel like this is like working a soup kitchen? Like it's such a benevolent card, which is not the words we can use with the GOP at this time, right? So he is a breath of fresh air that I'm so happy to have known that all of them aren't complete snakes in the grass. But what is the overarching, oh, you already knew. Ooh, wish card. He's making it happen. They're not allowed to walk away. They tried to walk away with the 8 of Cups. He's like, no, 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 come back. We're going to put this together. So the wish card is happening, and the Empress. Oh. I don't feel this being a Ruchia card. I feel this is the girls. I think the next step is to find the babies. I kind of feel like the next step is to find the babies. Oh my gosh. I don't want to like not see your comments because I will miss them completely. Focus rage. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. I forgot that focus word too. So, but that's why that Knight of Swords kind of shook me up a little bit. And he's very, if you notice, he's at the potter's wheel. He's at the potter's wheel. Oh, you feel that too? You're looking into Massie. Oh my God. I need to be on something different. I can't do landscape on my phone. I'm gonna just have to like be only vertical for the phone because y'all's comments just go into the ether before I can see them. But anyway, the 8 of Cups is there. They tried to walk away. He's like, no, 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 come back. And so he's the lone person sitting at the wheel making this happen. So the wishes are happening. The ladies have been heard. And I either get this as Rube or I get this as Dawn. So this is feeling very Dawnish, like it's trapped. Like you are seen, you're in a goldfish bowl. It's not even a bowl, it's tight, it's small. You are seen for who you are now, you know? We're discussing Massie. Okay, so I gotta hurry up because I just saw 10% on my phone. So what is the lesson to be learned, or what is the impact that is being done by what he's doing? I love it. The magician. You know, it's so, like he's hoping to save this country too, just like some of those judges are. It's like he and Rokana and, you know, Stansberry, like everybody who's putting their pedal to the metal, but being that he's a GOP member, it's like even more him, you know, just because if he withdraws, everything falls apart because of the numbers. And I think I felt that. I felt a sense of relief. So it's like once the numbers get in the right place, he can fall back. Like he can still be there, but he doesn't have to be driving it anymore. I felt that relief. So he's waiting on those numbers to turn, and they should be turning before, okay. They should be turning before the thing happens. Exactly, because he's a man. That's the other part, right? That was in my head too. But look at here, here's the lovers. But these, when I say lovers, these are the women. These are the women. You see their documents, you see all that stuff. And it feels like even those partnerships are breaking. I think, okay, well, that part of the ring is broken, but they've been gone. It feels like some of these women are going to be sifted out also, though, because their motives will be called to question. Okay, yeah. Who paid them? So that feels like that's going to be happening, is that we're going to find out there's some, while planted, they're more Blondie-ish, you know, and like why they're there. Something doesn't feel totally correct here. Something doesn't feel totally correct here. They're sewing things together. Something doesn't feel totally correct with these ladies. Not all of them. It's like a couple of them. A couple of them. Is it the one who was the recruiter? The one who's come out and said, I recruited people? Is it her? I don't, you know what? I keep seeing the black girl with the curly hair. The black girl? I don't know. I keep seeing her. Why am I seeing her? I think it's her and the recruiter. But outcome is priorities are going to be established. The secret, look at all these freaking pentacles. The secret is going to be told. The secrets are going to come out. They're going to be told. I don't know what you just said. It just disappeared. I'm not sure. I keep seeing her. I don't know why I'm seeing her. Okay. Yeah. People are going to be exposed for how they were tangling up the story, tangling up the message. People are going to be exposed. This is part of that outcome card. And this too. There's blood on their hands. There's dirt on their hands. Their hands aren't clean. They're still not clean. Not like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm remorseful. But it's, no, I'm not actually remorseful. Like, these people still exist, and they're part of this group. It's like 1 or 2. Like, that's the number I'm getting. Like 1 or 2. Or it is 2. Is it 5? I mean, it's 1,000 women. But I'm just saying of the vocal present ones, it's like 1 or 2. I don't know. I'm getting like 1 or 2. Anyway, we're gonna stop here because I'm being cooked. My skin's turning red. I feel like I'm ready to be turned over. But as far as Massie is concerned, it's gonna happen. We have the priorities. He's keeping it forward. This looks like Maxie even with her nails or something. So priority is going to be there. The undercover secret stuff part is going to be there, including the documents that are there. People who are tangling up the cords, they're going to be discovered. Oh, all the documents will be in hand. They will be fully examined. And then he's going to take a vacation. He's going to be by himself. He's going to need therapy. It's a lot. It's a lot because it is actually weakening him. It looks like it is, you know, it's doing what it's doing to a lot of us. It's like shaking up our world, but he will be released from it and he will be okay. It's just, he's going to need to breathe. He's going to need to breathe, and to unsee what he's, process what he's seeing. He's not going to be able to unsee it. But like right now, he has to keep going, so he doesn't have time to process, and he can't talk about it. You know, a lot of these things are confidential, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's really doing a damage to these people, especially for them to not, you know, it's basically like how the pandemic was. Is like we had to keep going. We could not process our grief. We could not process our fear. We had to keep moving forward. They made us go back to work. They told us that we weren't sick enough. Or, you know, it's a whole bunch of stuff. And this is where he is too. It's like once the files have come, it's been bum, bum, bum. So it's not just that, he's also at work. It's not just that, he's dealing with the shutdown. It's not just that, people are going hungry. It's not just that, you know, like his colleague is getting like threatened, Mark Kelly, like, you know, so it's just like boom, 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 boom. It's keeping people off their steady feet, and it is going to have it is going to have a consequence to it, but sorry, but he's going to be able to be okay. I think he's going to end up being bigger, stronger, better, but he might actually possibly leave. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, when that girl was like, oh, Kelly, because he's the white man, I'm like, no, Kelly, because he's an astronaut. He's a military dude. He stood up. He has been attacked, and he still is there. He stood by his wife after she had her thing, and men leave their women a lot of times when they're sick and stuff. Not mine, thank God. You know, like that's not the usual, right? And so there's so many other reasons why yes to Mark Kelly than he's a white man. Like, if I don't have anybody else to vote for, I'm yes Mark Kelly all the way. It's not because he's a white man. I'm like, literally take that shit off the table. It's because he's the most qualified right now. Gavin's a grifter. Like, I'm sorry, he is. He's just flipped the coin of whatever we're dealing with. No, Bernie wasn't it. He wasn't going to be it. He's serving what he was supposed to be doing. I think Mark will be issuing in AOC if that's how she decides to go. I'm not sure if Kamala's going to come back. I think once she knows she won, I kind of think she's good, you know, actually, to be honest. I think once it's like really clear to everybody and it's proven that she won, she might be good because she will have still been the first female president. Well, maybe. And she'll at least be the first black one. Hillary might be the first female, you know. But either way it goes, she made history. She just didn't get to. I think they'll do. Oh, I just saw that. That's what I was gonna say. I think what they'll do is give her the portrait, right? So she's the real 47. The other she is the real 45. So I can see their portraits being put up and his being taken down. Yes. But I definitely see her getting her portrait. And that just might be good enough for her to know that, yes, she did run. I don't think so, because I think we are going to put age limits in place, and she's already 60, you know? So I don't think so. I think because we have the age limit in place, that we will, I think 70 is going to be the cutoff for every office. And I think older people should have representation also, but I think there's a life expectancy. Life expectancy is in the 70s. Yes, some of us are leaving earlier. later, but yeah. I saw the portrait and I'm like, she's going to get her portrait. She's going to get her portrait. And I think because it'll get to be her choice, she'll do what is best for her and the country. That I don't have a problem with. Like if her saying, I won, it's on record, I'm good, then yeah. Ooh, impeach Reagan. I like that. I mean, since we're going like to the back, since we're going into old records, let's get Bush out. You were illegitimate, man. Gore said it. Yeah, she'll still be in the public. She'll be helping. She'll probably take. I don't know if she'll take to the bench, because we will have bench spaces. I think we're going to increase to. It's going to go past 9. I don't know why I'm getting like 11 or 13. I don't think it'll be even, because even doesn't do well. I think it'll also be more representative. Oh my God, the shade. When I say that sun was cooking my ass, that sun was burning me. I'm wearing black too. It was coming after me. But yes, I think she's gonna be like, it's gonna be her choice, and I think that feels good. That feels like super, super good, because it's like it's her choice. Is she coming back? Hey, if she does, I don't know. It's weird. I don't feel her running, but I also don't know what it's gonna be like. You know what I mean? I don't know how long of a coalition, because we have to transition. We can't do what we did to the Whigs back in the early days, because people are like, oh, a third party's not viable. Dude, we've done it before. We have done it before. One time before, only one time, but we've done it before after Andrew Jackson. And Andrew Jackson is T-Rump's favorite president. And he was so shitty. You know, he did his whole Trail of Tears and stuff like that. Not just that, but like Trail of Tears is way more than that, you know, because there was like a gold rush in Georgia. So it was a land grab and it was a whole bunch of stuff. And then they sent them to Oklahoma. And so he like really effed up the country. So he had his Stephen Miller moment as well. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it, guys, on the East Coast? Because I might sit and chill with you and talk with you a little bit, because I can be on my charger. What time is it? Oh, do not mind the kid mess. Oh, let me put these windows down. 5:18? Ah, nah, I gotta get going. But I sit for like 2 minutes. I'm like 8 minutes away from their school. But yeah, Andrew Jackson was so like, you know, the thing is, I never liked American history, but after this man did what he did, you think you want it. Dawn, girl, Dawn, you can warm up. I can't cool off. I cannot cool off. You can warm up. You see this? I am glowing. I am glowing. Hold on, let me put this charger in, because I was on 10%, so y'all might cut off on me. We can sit for a few minutes. Because the kids try not to leave. Their friends are there, and they can stay till 6 and all that stuff. Plus it's high traffic, so I like to get them a little bit later. But yeah, so Andrew Jackson, hold on, let me see. Let me make sure I'm charging. Am I here? Am I here? Am I here? Lose 5 pounds in this weather, girl. You gonna lose everything. Like, as lazy as I have been after getting my blood clots, I have not like gained weight because it's that schwitzing. Oh my God. Yeah, I saw the portraits. I think that would be sufficient for her, is to, well, The Libertarian Party is nothing but the GOP. Like, that's all they freaking are. Or they're anarchists or whatever. Oh. Upper 60s to the 20s, girl. Stay in the house. That way you don't get sick. But what was I saying? Yeah, I like what some of the, and honestly, I think that's also why people are traveling to these other places. Like, actually, I just saw AOC. I do think that's what's happening. I think people are going to these other countries, or what I'm receiving is that these people are going to these other countries because they're talking to these other leaders. What does your government look like? Because we, honestly, I'm telling you, the shift that I felt when we met the other day, but the shift that I'm feeling is it's time to start thinking about after. It's really time to think about after, because after is extremely close. And we need to have a plan, like, for real. I know people were talking about this last year. Like, what do you want? What do you want? I'm telling y'all, like, we right here. We need to think, what does this look like? So that explains why Hillary was there. That explains why AOC was there. Somebody else was there. Somebody else. I can't remember who else was there, but they weren't on the paperwork. I'm like, what? They were there? Or was that Hillary? I think that might have been Hillary. I think they are talking to, and then also you have to look at how they're moving, how the other countries are moving, right? So it's like, okay, you broke NATO. So now the Europeans are creating their own thing. They have like 20 something countries getting together. And I mean, on one level, that's a good thing because yes, stand on your own. You know, like learn how to take care of yourself. They really were the failure to launch kids. Let's put it that way. But we were dependent on them too, you know? Yeah, Canada's in on it. And I just, hold on. Let me tell you how I just received it. I just received it, and you have a seat at the table too. You have a seat at the table. We just can't tell you you have a seat at the table yet. Like, we can't say it out loud, but we do have a seat here for you. Because we need to rebuild something. NATO's not strong enough anymore, as has been demonstrated. So I also received, you have a seat at the table. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, because Hillary is like, and do. And they're like, you sound like you don't like him. And don't. Exactly, Suze. It's like, you have a seat at the table. It ain't at the top of the table. This is a round table. You have a seat at the table. We don't have to listen to you anymore. And it's interesting how we got there. Just because we had bigger toys. But yeah, Hillary's like, it says, you sound like you don't like Trump. I don't. And they were like, she got Trump derangement system, whatever, syndrome or whatever. It's like, I think y'all keep using that wrong. Like, y'all, exactly. Because I was reading the article, I think on our last live or whatever, and she was seriously like, and don't. I was like, tell him, Hillary, tell him. And then, like, honestly, I think, okay, so there's this one part that bothers me. In Maria's painting, it does look like Hillary. And I'm like, why is she there? Because Hillary had a blue star in the painting. But what I do get, though, is that, like, I do. Girl, yeah, she got hot sauce in her bag. I get that, okay. I get that she doesn't. You know, like, you have to understand, like, it's almost like you have to understand. When she was in that government, she had to work with what she had to work with. That's why she left. Girls, that's why she left Secretary of State. It was not for her to run. Oh, wow. That's why she left Secretary of State. I was like, why would she leave? I mean, her and B.O. got along. Like, I didn't get that they were B.O. and J.B. Like, they weren't buddy-buddy. But I did get that they were amicable, you know? Like, they could work together. But she left because of Izzy. That makes so much freaking sense. Because that lady, Karina, Caramel, whatever her name was, that BO wanted to put in AG, she was in the Epi emails where he and her were talking back and forth, and she's like, he's trying to make me AG or whatever. And Epi was like, your boss. And Epi was talking about the blue boss, the star boss. Which picture? Hold on. Yeah, she had to distance herself. That's what I'm getting, is that she had to separate because Blue Star. Oh, I'm getting it all the way down here to my legs, y'all. Yeah, Michelle don't play with that. Michelle is very intuitive, child. Pick to the group because I don't think you've seen it. I didn't take the whole picture. It was somebody's video that I shared, and she went over the pictures. I might be able to find her video because she's a little adorable girl. She's a woman, obviously, but she has like light brown hair. She's really pretty. You know what? Somebody did comment under my comments on her thing. I'll be able to find it. I'll find it back. Yeah. I don't have Hillary hate. I really don't. I don't, because I have to trust my intuition on this. I don't have Hillary hate. I feel that she played the game the way she needed to play it, but Hillary and all that stuff, no. The way that woman moves is confidence. Like, I know who I am. Like, that's how she moves. Where everybody else is swinging a little dick. Sorry, didn't mean to say that. You know, everybody else is like trying to make that third leg happen. She's coming. Yeah. Like, I feel, but you know, people do that. And that's why I don't think she has a problem going to talk in this thing either, because it's like my penance. Let me pay my penance so I can move on. You know, like, yeah, I knew my man was out there whoring. You get what I'm saying? I don't understand people get mad at her for staying next to their husband, and they do that too. Did you want her to make you leave yours? You know, girl, they ain't help me at all. Like, I was never, because I guess I was always like tipping into me. I'm like, Hillary, first of all, that sounds stupid as, you know, and I didn't even know about bots and everything. But I'm like, that's so stupid. And I'm like, but one of the things I do know is, like, when people start, oh yeah, postmenopausal Hill, she really is in her FU era. You don't like me? Okay. I don't like you either. I love this lady. Seriously. And like, Bill's a friend to her. You know, he's not the love of her life. He's her friend. I think the love died, honestly. Whatever was there, I think it died before Monica, because he can't keep his pants up. Because I'm not feeling flames with him. It was like, we got a good thing, we're not gonna mess it up, we have a daughter. You know? Michelle and B, they got flames. They got flames. I know Michelle still is like, baby, you getting too close to that politics stuff. I'm gonna need you to tip it on back. Letting them handle it. You had heard an interview right before the election, and it was amazing. Oh, I didn't know this interview. Anyway, I'm finna run. We could talk later, girls. We could talk later. I'm gonna try not to take a nap, because if I take a nap, I'm done. But I gotta get on earlier, or I'm gonna be done anyway. So, she might be asexual. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I got my kid, this is what I needed. She might be asexual. Because I don't feel that coming off of her. I do feel mother. I don't feel, I mean, I could be wrong, because trust me, I could be wrong. But she might be asexual. She might just not be interested, which is okay. Especially when your husband out there being fire crotch. Speaking of, there's a fire crotch in Maria's picture. Y'all, we're going to have to talk later. But anyway, love y'all so much. I will see y'all soon. Bye-bye.